got on the show?
Yeah, how did you get her?
I went to an open call as well. I went with a friend of mine and an ex-friend of mine. Side story. Yeah, but it was, we didn't, yeah, it was a friend of mine at that point. Anyways, yada, yada, yada. I went to have some beers on a Saturday afternoon, which is not, you know, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, so I had some beers, tried out for the show, they called me back, and I was like, wow. You know, and I asked my friend, who do I say I like? You know, like, who's my favorite player? And they're like, oh, you would love Dan. You know, you would love Dan. I'm like, okay, yeah, write down Dan. So then they're like, who's your favorite player? I'm like, man, Dan, he's crushing it, he crushed it. And they're like, all right, cool. So they fly me to LA, and they're like, who's your favorite player? And I was like, oh my God, I got a free trip to LA. I'm like, listen, I hate to keep playing this. I'm like, I hate to keep stringing you guys along. I don't know who the fuck Dan is. And I think that's why I got out, because I'm like, I don't know what it is. I love Dan, by the way. I watched this season before I got out of my house. By the way, I'm so sorry to swear right now. I just realized that. I believe it, it's cool. Yeah, sorry. Oh my God, it just threw me. I was like, oh my God, there's all these little kids here. Don't do drugs. So I think that's how what happened. Get back at zero. Yeah, Daddy, go orange! All right. Yeah, so that's how I got it. And then just going through. Oh, one little quick story, I think it was funny, but we go to, you know, you can't talk to anybody, you know, like when you're walking like to the elevators and stuff. And it was like late in the finals thing, and I guess, and it was like, you know, they were already sending people home, so I still had a good shot at this point in my head. So I walked to the elevator, and I'm wearing my favorite baby blue V-neck, and this guy walks to the elevator too. I mean, good-looking guy, and exactly like me, just a little bit shorter, wearing a baby blue V-neck, and I go to him. We're not supposed to talk. I'm like, buddy, it's me or you. And like, so I don't know where that goes.
Well, you know who won. Sorry, guy.
I was working, at the time I was working 3 jobs, and this lady approached me and was like, have you ever thought about doing reality television? And I was like, no. And she was like, we're doing this show Big Brother, we're doing casting, would you like to, you know, be a part of the show? And I kind of blew her off. I was supposed to meet her. I didn't show up for the meeting. And then she gave me a call and was like, I haven't found anybody. I would really like you to come down there. And so I went down, and I was in jeans, a hoodie, and my New Balance tennis shoes from my senior year in high school. And all these girls are dressed and decked up like they're going to the club. And I was like, why am I here? This is not me. This is out of my element. I can't believe I'm doing this. I felt so stupid. And I don't know. I just kept getting it, and I kept making it each round, and they kept calling me, and it just was meant to be.
I think it's funny that like half of each of our showmances were like open calls, and half was like kind of recruited. You know what I mean? Because I feel like destiny. I totally believe in it, and I feel like it's kind of crazy how like Brendan and I met on Big Brother, Jeff and Jordan met on Big Brother. Like we would have never had these opportunities to meet our partners if we wouldn't have been in this situation for Big Brother. So it's such an amazing opportunity, and if any of you are interested in it, you never know, you might meet your partner.
Well, and as well, just remember, I mean, I think people get cast on Big Brother because of who they are.
Exactly.
So don't go in there, and that's what we all tend to do, is you want to tell them what you think that they want to hear. But at the end of the day, knowing that we can watch these people on TV and seeing who they are, you really want people to be themselves. Because at some point in Big Brother, you're going to be tired of putting on a charade for everyone, and tired of pretending to be someone you're not. So at 20 days, 10 days, 5 days, it gets hard, and you start to just turn into yourself. So at the end of the day, they're gonna put you on there for who you are. So be yourself, tell a funny story that really personifies you, and that's most likely what will get you on the show.
And Robin Cass, who's the main casting director, told me that she looks at people that seem like they're not telling a story like that what she wants to hear. And then she also has said that she wants to know how you are individually planning on playing the game. Whether you go in there and you say, I have no idea, I'm going to see what the house is like, or if you go in there and you say, I'm going to win every competition and knock these people off their feet,